Hello guys, I'll be showing you a quick exploit that'll help you along in your Explorer trails. Um, this is great if you're like me, struggling to finish off the last Explorer trail. I'm about to do the 12-12 right here. As you can see, it's risky and it's probably, and I would most likely fail it if I just tried it straight out. So the trick here is to use Chef as your main infantry hero. I know he's probably not your strongest, he's not my strongest either, but you still want to, the trick works with Chef. It does also work with anyone else who has a flamethrower, like Lucky's teddy bears or so on, but Chef is the easiest one to do with, especially right now. So what you do is essentially you see him attack an enemy with a flamethrower, and then you pause. And while you wait a little bit, and you unpause. And then in the meantime, he will have done damage. The reason this works is because when you pause, it'll pause like a movement and stuff like that, but any attack that's ongoing will keep going. So if you've thrown like a timed bomb out, like Maddie's pipe bomb, that will beep and it'll go off and stuff while this is paused. The thing with Chef's flamethrower and other flamethrowers is that attack doesn't have an ending. It's a continuous attack, and when the continuous attack just keeps going while the game's paused, then you can win because you'll kill the enemy and the enemy doesn't have any chance to do any damage back. So you can actually kill your enemies while the game is paused, and through that method, every time you feel like their enemies about to like actually reach your heroes and start doing damage, then you can pause. Then you can make sure your Chef is in the middle of flamethrowing them, and then you pause the game, and when you unpause, that enemy's gone. Actually, I don't think I need to pause for that one. And you wanna always evaluate: do I need to pause for this? Because I mean, you can pause for everything if you want to, but it's gonna take forever. No one wants to sit here forever. But you also don't want your heroes to die. It doesn't really matter if the other heroes die, but it's like it'll slow you down. So better keep them all alive, I'd say. And now I'll skip to the boss and I'll show you me dealing with that. And here we go. We get to the boss. We want to put Chef up front. Start doing the flamethrower, and then we pause. And now we just wait. The great thing about doing the boss is that when the boss dies, the battle ends. So you don't actually have to like be guessing how long it takes or how much damage your Chef does. It'll just eventually happen that he has done enough damage, and the boss dies. So I'll do a quick jump here so we don't have to spend quite as much time waiting, and then we'll see. So we did a little bit of a jump there, so we don't have to wait quite as long. And now we're just gonna sit here and wait. Hopefully he'll die soon. So the thing with this strategy is, it is very effective. It is also hella boring. So you're gonna have to like think about. You might want to do it once to have the entire thing completed. But if you're going back and doing reruns of the Fortress missions for rewards, I would recommend doing one that's low enough level that you don't need to do this, because this is. I mean, for one, it's like highly manual. You have to actually be there and play. Whereas if you're doing one low enough for the auto one to run through, you can actually automate it in BlueStacks. You can have like a small script that, or a macro that'll it'll do the explorations on repeat for you. Whereas this one, you'll have to like actually be there and play, but also it's just time intensive, because this time you're spending so much time sitting here waiting for Chef to kill the boss, and I'm sure this is not a surprise to anyone, but Chef doesn't actually do that much damage. He is a purple hero. He is like not the greatest hero of all time. He does damage. Like, it's not taking an hour or anything. It is just taking a few minutes, but it is still like several minutes you're sitting here waiting for him to kill the boss. So we've been sitting here for like a minute and a half in the video, but it's been a couple of minutes more on top of that where I had it paused. I think I have overestimated how much damage it did. I figured like a minute and a half ish break, and then we'll be back. And then it wouldn't take that long, but it looks like it's taking a little while. And it can be tempting to unpause here, and if you do, it's not like it'll ruin it. Oh, there we go. And as you see, that's the victory screen. And I finished off my Explore Trails. That was it. So that's the trick, and the easiest way to do it is to use Chef, but of course you can use other, like Lucky's teddy bear flamethrower turrets. That'll work too. Anything that has a flamethrower, because the flamethrower provides this continuous damage. I'm not sure about Chloe's poison. No, these will not be continuous. These will not last forever. So yeah, you want to have a continuous source of damage, and the best way to do it is to use Chef. So that's a quick guide on a quick exploit to help you get through the Explorer missions. Thanks for watching.